A lot of us are into AI, ML, and many other uh, programming related fields. But one of the biggest issue we have in terms of programming is isolating our working environment. This is a new project opened on the VS Code. One of the issues we usually have is creating a virtual environment. The virtual environment in Python allows you to create an environment that isolates whatever you are doing right now with whatever you already had on your system. That way you can be able to have 100 projects with that are self-sufficient whenever you open their project environment. Let's look at creating a virtual environment. In the VS Code environment, and if you are a beginner and you are using Linux like myself, most of the times using a code editor like VS Code will not help you at all if you are a beginner, because they always automate a lot of things. They always make things easier for you. So that way, you don't think outside the box. You don't think whenever something breaks, you just have to redo your things. That is a very bad habit. That's why on the Linux, it's advisable to use the Vim or the Nano editor. That way you would learn a lot of things better. In Vim or in Nano, they won't automatically fix your codes for you. You just have to figure out what's wrong on your maybe when you tap or when you indent. That way you are learning from scratch. You understand things when it is done on the automated code editor. We would first fire up the terminal. As you know, if this was in a different place, if I have to open my terminal, I need to use the Control Shift and then the inverted comma. But since I'm on VS Code, there's no need wasting my time, and that makes things easier. For you to create the virtual environment, all you need to do is to call the Python package, and you use the make option, and then you call the virtual environment package in the Python from the Py library. You then provide the name of the folder. You provide the name of the folder where you want the virtual environment created and enter. Now, as you can see on the screen, my virtual environment is created. I'm not connected to the internet. So it just creates a copy of the Python version that is installed on my local machine. And this is all you're going to have. Secondly, because this is VS Code, it's going to try running the next command that I was supposed to insert manually. You see, this command is not supposed to run automatically if I was using an external terminal. So I was supposed to type this because I need to understand what it's doing. So this second command, I'll just clear the screen. This second command accesses this folder. It's an activation command to tell my terminal, okay, whenever I'm calling any Python related command, I want you to use this very folder. Don't go and look for the Python anywhere else. Look for it in this very folder. You use this very folder to perform all my command relating to Python. So it accesses this bin folder and calls an activate command. I need to connect to the internet for me to perfect this, but this is just the same procedure. It runs the source, and because it's my Python folder is in the current directory, I can just put dot slash. That means in the current directory, I want you to go to dot. This is the location of my environment, and you would access the bin folder, and inside the bin folder there is always an activate script that is there. So that's the file that is supposed to be called next. As soon as it's called, you would find out that this folder will be appended at the beginning of my command line, telling you that anytime I'm performing any Python related tasks, it will be using this very folder to perform it. And in this very same folder, we will be having all our pip packages. All of them will be locally based for this very task. So if I'm connected to the internet, that will be completed. So this is just what we learned for today, and we'll see you in the next.